What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Project 863X. Today, I'll be reacting to the newest Project 863 video. Let's get into the reaction right now. Okay, let's get into it now.
What's going on, guys? My name is Matthias.
Hello, Matthias.
I'm currently caught up in the middle of a murder investigation. The victim's name is Deb. She was a
Deb
friend, and
was
kind of hung up on trying to find out who did it. She was murdered about a month ago, and I feared the trail went cold until now.
Yeah,
on my way to the
trail
office
went
now,
cold,
and I
but
just got an
looks
alert
like we
that
found some stuff.
Gary actually sent us some documents.
For those
Okay,
of you
so
who don't
yes,
know who
Gary
is, he's
sent
a
us some
G-man,
documents.
pulling the strings in the shadows. Despite
Yep.
giving him some
Government
of the leads,
boy.
he's still a suspect because he had a clear opportunity
Yes,
to murder
because
Deb. He knew her address.
He knew
when
where
I told him
Deb
I found
was.
that out, he immediately rolled over and made a deal with me.
Yes. A little deal for information for us and for us to give him the absolute
documents you're about to
when
see.
we
I'm
do
hoping
find
that
it.
these confirm what he claims about
Yes.
Chloe. For those of you that haven't seen that last episode, he claimed that
Yep.
Chloe sued Deb.
Yep.
She constantly tried to sue
Yes.
specifically Deborah for what they did to her while she was in there.
Yep.
That possibly could reveal a motive
Chloe
as to
sued
why
Deb
Chloe
and I think
could have
Syntac
murdered
many
Deb.
times.
Chloe, another suspect in the case,
Yes.
is an interesting one, to say the least.
Yes, because she was a patient.
For her, so she could leave the country
Yep,
in a
fake
rush.
passport.
I have that passport now, so I doubt she got very far. But
Yes.
if that doesn't reek of
Probably
guilt,
found
I don't
out
know
by
what does.
somebody.
Got the files.
Yeah.
Open it up. This looks familiar, doesn't
Yeah.
it? The green
Yep.
file.
Files.
These are supposedly
Okay, let's
Chloe's
open
attempts
up
at
these
suing
files.
Deb.
You're kidding.
No, I'm not kidding at all.
Sorry, I have a cold.
Oh, you don't need to apologize for that.
Oh.
Okay, I just wanted to say.
Unless
Sorry.
you
Sick
intentionally
Sam.
gave yourself a cold,
No,
then
I
you
didn't.
should apologize.
No, I didn't.
Don't forget, I own and run my own studio. I've had
Yes.
people do that. Give themselves a cold to avoid work. Not lately,
Yeah.
but still. I've even had people pretend to have a cold, then upload photos of
Yeah.
themselves at Disneyland. They weren't too smart.
What is this again?
Yeah.
I don't.
That
I don't
is
remember.
Plaintiff's claim in order to go to small
Small claims court. This is
Yes,
the
these
stuff Gary
are-
was talking about.
It looks
Stuff,
like there's
yeah.
multiple,
These
bro.
are
And
yeah,
both of
many
them are
different
void.
from
There's way more.
Chloe.
Yeah, these are all.
There's
Yeah,
way more.
wow, that that is a lot.
Yeah,
These are
they're
all
all
different. She tried to sue Deb.
A lot of
multiple
many different times.
Clearly, never got through with it.
You see, Chloe
Yeah.
is allegedly an experiment survivor at the hands of a pretty nasty biotech company known as
Yep, Syntec.
And the one in charge of those experiments was Deb.
Was
This could
Deb.
very well be the reason she was trying to get out of the country. Or
Yes.
it could be the motive for something more sinister.
My assumption here, I don't think these went through because obviously when you're a subject of an experiment, you sign
Yeah.
your rights away.
Oh yeah, that's true. She probably
Yeah.
signed basically her life away and has no
Yeah,
actual
and-
claim to like getting any
yeah.
sort of what like retaliation.
Yeah, now she
or,
can't
like,
do
any sort of
anything because she
settlement
did sign
for
her
stuff
life
she went
away
through.
for experimenting.
I mean, I'm sure she signed the contract and didn't really know what to expect. Maybe she did read it.
Yeah.
The contract was kind of just misleading.
I mean, sometimes
Mhm,
contracts
yeah.
are just like so big and intimidating.
That
like, a lot of people
you like
don't
just don't read it
I
all
don't read
through.
terms and agreements on Apple. I don't.
Oh,
no one does.
Sam.
No, you're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that you
Eh.
read the terms and agreements.
Why do you think I'm so busy all the time?
No.
I could own
Matt
a
just
personal
always has to be
child
reading those
Apple
terms
I
and
would have no
agreements.
idea.
True.
Can someone give me TOS for Apple? I just want to make sure my firstborn actually belongs to me. Yeah, cool, thanks.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's a bunch of these things.
Does it say on there
Yeah,
like
it's
what she was
many
trying to sue
different
Deb
times she-
for? Like,
Ooh,
it
yeah.
looks like she's just suing her
Like,
for
was it-
general malpractice, which makes
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
does align
Nothing
with what looked like
too
20-year-old
big.
footage we found, claiming that Deb was
Yeah.
experimenting on Chloe and going too far.
She's always been strong
Yeah.
to stand up to Nelson, especially when it comes to the patients and when things get going too far.
I don't know the truth
Yeah.
of that situation, but it wouldn't be beyond Syntec to push experiments too far.
So
Yeah.
This is like Chloe's medical profile and
This is from
Yeah.
files.
Yeah, this is all syntax stuff.
Bizarre. What do you think?
Yeah.
List of
All
elements.
Syntec files.
Grass, peanuts. How do you find this trial? Recommended by coworker.
Huh.
Have we seen these files?
Well, I think we've saw
I think-
versions of these files.
Yeah, we've
like,
seen
in
different
filing
versions
cabinet.
of.
Patient
Yeah.
files, so
We didn't go too deep into them.
recommended
No, yeah,
by
we didn't
Project
do
Pegasus
too-
and Project Spire. I feel like that's
Ooh.
pretty familiar. Like we've seen. Something
Yeah.
Like that, like a recommendation for
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pegasus. I think our experiment
Yeah.
survivor, the one we can't name, was a
Yeah.
recommendation.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Almost positive this company
Yeah.
Syntech is out of business. But if you get recommended
Yeah.
to join one of these experiment trials, I would advise you to turn and run.
Yes.
With extreme prejudice.
Well, yeah, this is just interesting. I'm
Yes.
just curious, like, what on this patient profile made her a recommendation for not just one, but two different
Yeah.
projects?
That's true.
Yeah, because it was 2 projects. It wasn't just one. It was 2.
Because these are protocol titles, Project Pegasus. These are injection
Yeah.
tests.
This is a serious adverse
Okay.
effect file. Was this event unexpected? No. Subject's pain level
Okay.
increased before complaining of odd hallucinations.
Odd hallucinations.
Vocal
Hallucinations.
cords are probably damaged.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Ooh.
Yeah, probably.
That's-
Category
yeah,
of
yeah, from all the
severe
screaming and
adverse
yelling.
Effect disability /
Yeah.
incapacity. Was
Right.
study intervention discontinued due to the event? No.
Okay.
We saw that on some of the other like severe
Yeah.
adverse
Mhm.
event.
Yeah.
The fact that this box was checked with no brings a lot more validity to these claims of malpractice. Through all of this pain
Yeah.
and damage and ill effects, they continued to experiment. What was so
Yes,
important about
they
those
did.
experiments that made it worth that risk?
So what happened to her?
I mean, I don't know, but D signed off
Don't
on
know.
all of these.
The year 2000.
It's
Yeah.
clear why she was upset with D because D
Yeah.
was the one who
Mhm.
signed off on
Oh,
all
there's
of
Yeah.
this stuff.
There's more.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and all the different
Okay,
stuff
person
for
interest.
trials
Authorized
and-
personnel only. Druitt.
Okay.
Chloe, date of birth 1980. College intern for UCLA.
1980, so
First
she would
name,
be
Deborah. Authorized
42 at
Sam,
the
can you
time.
read that report?
What you're about to hear is a lab report written from D herself
Ooh.
during the experimentation on Chloe. Brace yourself. For this
Okay.
It's February 15th, 2000. My
February
concern
15th,
with Chloe is
2000.
my inability to treat her
Okay.
side effects effectively. The tests are falling further and further behind because she's not
Okay.
ready. Her hallucinations are odd. They are of places,
Okay.
people, and even events she's never seen before. Is this a potential splintering? I don't know
Okay.
what that is.
Splintering, huh?
Yeah.
Not the first time we've heard that, though.
Yeah, we've seen it
No,
on other
yeah.
effect or like event forms.
The
Yeah.
first time we heard the word splinter was maybe 2 years ago when we stumbled upon
Yeah.
documents found in Deb's hideout hidden under the stairs.
Yeah.
During that era of when Syntech owned and operated out of our building before us, guessing early
Yeah.
2000s, Deborah had created a space where she could lay
Yes.
low and run her own experiments without the watchful eyes of the
Yeah.
questionable leaders of Syntech. The word splintering
Yeah.
has come up many times since then, and I don't have a
Yeah.
shed of evidence to define it.
I'll mark it as confirmed for the time
Yeah.
being. Scott
We don't
can
really
change it if
know exactly
necessary.
what
So
it
there's a mention of
means
Scott.
in this
I don't know
sense.
how much more of this testing she can handle. Scott has reported that her screaming
Yeah.
is disturbing the other patients, and she isn't
So
hesitating
Deb
to use that
is
pain
still
to
like
spew
Deb's
threats
aware
to
that
those
what
at
like
Syntech,
that
including
Chloe
myself.
does
I'm
need
assuming
some
this is Deb.
help.
Using pain to spew threats.
Well, I mean, like, you know, a lot of people don't know really how to manage pain, and that's very
Yeah.
normal.
So we learned 2 major things from this report. Number 1,
Yeah.
she was lashing out with physical violence. And 2,
Yeah.
she was confirmed by Deb to be splintered. If splintering is
Yeah.
half as bad as it sounds, Chloe
Sounds-
could very well be our
Yeah.
One last part.
Yeah,
Considering
like
her
just
pain
totally
levels,
just
I'm not
gone
surprised
afterwards
nor
and wanting
offended.
just to,
Scott seems uneasy though.
you know,
I mean, I wouldn't
she
be
got-
surprised if
she
this
was so
written
splintered that
around the same time
whatever
we
it means
saw
that she
Scott
wanted
and
to
I think-
really
didn't he say the other guy's
kill
name was,
Deb.
like Xander or something?
On that
Xander.
Who was that you were talking to?
Just the tech, Xander.
Having that conversation about Chloe, like I bet that happened
Yeah.
in 2000, like around all of this.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Okay, so this shows that like Chloe,
Has motive.
yeah, I mean clearly
Yeah.
like, has a lot.
Chloe
against
has
Deb,
motive
and
right
Scott
now.
was trying to help her escape, so maybe she did escape, and maybe she got her.
Mhm.
revenge.
Yeah, maybe she got her revenge.
Would have had to.
Or Scott wanted to help
Possibilities, no?
We
Chloe.
don't know what that.
So-
But it
was.
sound, yeah, exactly.
You know,
it
she didn't
sounded like
fall
the
too far in
disabilities
and
were
want to kill Deb.
hallucinations and not necessarily of the
Mhm.
physical kind.
Yeah, maybe just like
Yeah.
having seasons of like mental incapacitation.
Mhm.
Yeah, dark stuff.
And
Okay,
who says
thanks,
that
guys. I'm gonna take
Chloe couldn't have had a hallucination when she
Also, what does it
killed
mean that
Deb?
Gary sent us this stuff. Like, do we?
Well, I
trust
She
mean-
could have,
it's
you
a
know,
risk?
Yeah,
been thinking it was
you know,
something else
these
when
are pretty
really she was
official
killing
files.
Deb.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we have the ability to authenticate these files.
Yeah.
But you know, it's
Mhm.
information that we have to
Yeah.
take.
I don't think I can really trust any of these people that ever came in contact or worked for Syntech, but that doesn't mean the evidence isn't real. The truth is, I don't have a lot of time to confirm, so I have to take it at face value because surprisingly, that wasn't the most interesting thing that happened to me today.
Okay. I'm not sure if this is legit or not, but I just got an email. I gotta grow out my beard.
Email, bro.
I think Matt's gonna grow out his beard. Let's hope Matt grows out his beard again. I like the mustache isn't bad, but
I know that I'm in danger at this point.
oh, an email from John Doe.
And there ends our contact with John Doe.
He burned. Wait, then how do you know it's John Doe?
He said.
Okay.
I'd like Sam to help me look over it if that's possible.
For the newbies here, John Doe is an undercover officer who historically...
But John Doe also had that email to Deb, which maybe John Doe is Gary Reynolds.
All the chaos we keep stumbling into.
And John Doe is just like Gary Reynolds' cover-up, so he can like...
He burned his email and went off the grid, letting us know before that.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been like 2 months, which is crazy.
Until now.
Sam?
Yeah.
I got an email.
From John Doe.
From Mr. John Doe.
But he retired his email. Didn't you tell me he was...
It's a different email. I don't know.
So it's not the accipiter
That's why I'm
number.
asking you guys. Can we look at it? Yeah. Let's do it.
Okay, let's look at the email.
Trust no one. Skepticism and curiosity are not mutually exclusive.
All right, we're here. Jim Colt.
We need...
I got this email.
Okay.
I got a ping. I clicked it. It says Jim Colt, 0jimcolt0@gmail.com. Almost the exact same kind of like...
Is this John Doe's actual name, Jim Colt?
Look. I know it's been a few months since we last spoke.
Yeah.
It's me, John Doe.
Okay,
I know about
but
Deborah, and if you're all as tenacious as she said you were, I'm sure you're already combing through everything you can to find evidence for her murder. When I heard, I knew I had to spring into action. I managed to pull some strings with someone I trust that works in forensic. I'm sure you'll find it interesting. I've left everything I could find in a folder that should be private. I'll be stopping by your studio soon. He's gonna come.
Well, but I'm so
he's gonna come to the studio?
John Doe, we were setting up this whole evidence exchange. We go out there,
and we got there and nothing was there.
His car is there, just like abandoned. So we assumed something bad happened.
But what about the email that we found on
in that email?
Deb's
he was
email?
He was burning that email. Is Deb's death big enough
but what about
for him to just come out of the shadows?
But what about John Doe's email to
that we film everything
Deb
and upload it
that we saw?
Clearly, it seems like he always has a reason for things. Can you blur out this link just so people don't like put it in?
Yeah.
It's not above subject 4 to literally type this out. You crazy people.
Oh yeah.
Very helpful. Thank you.
Love it.
Here we go.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm gonna see.
Wait,
so,
so this is from the crime scene?
Just default blur everything right now. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll tell you to unblur things.
Yeah. There's a lot of photos here.
Of the crime scene?
Yeah. Okay, so some of these photos...
crime scene photos.
I recognize these photos because we've actually been to the crime scene. Last week, we actually saw a lot of this stuff up close for ourselves in person.
Yeah.
So, check out that video if you're curious. It was shocking.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, we have a very similar photo.
Oh, yeah, of the clock.
Oh, look.
fun.
Yeah.
They did the exact same thing that I did. They took a bunch and that was different times.
Okay, so the clock was doing this when they were there.
Yeah.
So it's not just something that happened when we were there.
Happened with us.
Again,
Almost like
the vials.
The vials.
Yeah, the vials.
These aren't that different.
We can than our pictures.
That's so weird.
Like it definitely feels way more like close up.
Yeah, why don't you go put it in your mouth, bro?
No, definitely don't.
All familiar so far.
Like
We've
all
seen
the
this.
shadows and everything are just still wild.
He probably doesn't know that we saw all this stuff.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I doubt he
but there's
knows
probably stuff that we haven't.
There.
Super bizarre. This is the MK Ultra stuff. Yeah, that's the body outline. So strange.
That body outline that you saw, pretty much our only clue as to how Deb was murdered. Right now, we have no idea what caused her death. But just wait. It gets stranger.
I would want to know
there's
what
more.
their thoughts were about seeing
There are
all
some
of this.
stranger
I
things.
wish we got sent their notes as well.
Okay.
Whoa! Oh.
Whoa.
What?
We can't show this.
Wait.
Right?
You can't see anything.
No, I guess that's true. Ooh. Oh, I don't like that at all.
What does that mean? She's standing up, bro.
What?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
She's standing up. She died standing up?
But in that
Yeah.
position? I mean, that's clearly the position that made the shadow.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Wait.
That's the position that made the shadow. So that
Yeah.
What happened?
I was expecting her to like be blasted and then fall over.
Yeah.
But she like straight up
Yeah.
died standing up. How does that make any sense?
What?
It doesn't.
What on earth?
Okay.
Oh.
That is not
Okay.
natural. That is not
No.
right.
Oh, wait, so she was like
Guys, I'm going
frozen?
What happened?
can't.
What could possibly do this to a person?
So she was
Bro, she's
frozen.
She just froze.
It did what it did to the coffee and the serum.
You're about to find out our theory
So,
here
does that
isn't
mean Deb's
far off from the truth.
not
It was
dead?
so hot in that apartment.
And that
It's
she's
been,
just
like,
frozen?
Over 100 degrees here these past like few weeks. How is it possible that she froze somewhere?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Then
so
how are the
creepy.
things
Wait,
still
here's the
frozen?
Autopsy report. Name Deborah redacted. Deborah redacted? Even in the final autopsy?
Is her last name actually redacted?
Redact her last name. What?
How and why? This is all sorts of strange.
Yeah.
When we first met Deb via the Apple II years ago,
Yep.
we've never learned her last name. Through all
Yeah,
the
we don't even know her
digging and
last name
searching,
now.
how
It's
could she
always been
have
redacted.
to pull across organizations
Mhm.
to have her name
That-
redacted?
Yeah, everywhere.
57. Deb was 57.
57.
When she died. She didn't seem like she was
She didn't-
57 to me.
I mean, I guess that kind of makes
Yeah,
sense,
she didn't
like,
look like she was
timeline-wise
57 in the
of,
picture.
Like, Syntech and
She must have been
everything,
really
but
young
that
then,
doesn't
when
feel
she
right
started at
for some
Syntech.
reason.
Female? Deb was a woman? Just kidding. Length 5'7", weight 145.
Okay.
Eyes green, hair brown.
Green.
What?
Yeah.
Hair brown. Wait, hair brown. Hair brown.
But in
Yeah.
the other file, like, remember how all the fan art started being, like, blonde with
Yeah.
blue eyes? And we were all like, no, that doesn't feel right. So,
Her description.
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yeah, and it said blonde.
It said blonde.
And
Wait,
not only
yeah,
that,
it
the crime
did.
scene photos are brown.
So clearly she's actually a brunette.
Yeah.
Or she dyed her hair.
I mean,
True.
that's actually...
Yeah, that's true. She could have dyed her
We're all like,
hair.
what?
How is this possible?
But, like, if she went into
We're like,
hiding... there'd
the
be
hair is the
chance
biggest
she
thing right
dyed
now.
her hair. Thanks for bringing that logic into this.
It was more exciting when it wasn't.
Yeah, she could have
blonde.
dyed her hair, but she also,
Blood
like,
type,
we don't know
A+.
what else.
Contents in blood, undetermined.
Okay.
Blood has crystallized.
Blood has
and
crystallized.
contents cannot be
What?
measured with accuracy.
Crystallized?
Oh.
Coffee.
Like the serum.
Yeah.
That's it. It can't get any stranger than that. Deb, our victim,
So-
was crystallized to death and died standing
Oh.
up. I've heard of
So
it.
she was like
Blood
frozen
crystallized.
practically. Like she was crystallized and frozen.
Just like froze like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that makes my body
Everything
hurt.
liquid in her body
But-
just crystallized.
Rigor mortis.
What it is
not applicable.
with-
In other words, she didn't decay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
is this?
So, but yeah, because she, all her, probably
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all her
due to
cells were
decay.
practically
Victim's
frozen.
flesh appears to be crystallized into a solid state. Room was recorded at
What?
80 degrees. Weather was recorded at mid-90s,
Yeah.
so we're unclear on how
Yeah,
crystals
so-
formed. Victim was found standing straight up without
Yeah.
leverage. Shadow marked on wall, most likely due
Yeah.
to substance she encountered. Probable cause of death, exposure, substance unknown.
I don't know what to make
Yeah.
of that.
So she must have been like
How is
pretty
this
much just
validated?
frozen,
This is
and
terrible.
whatever it was used, pretty much just
Oh.
Us.
it's
Yeah,
so
it's-
cold or
This
you know
nerve
crystallized her so quick
If I'm not
that
mistaken, these are
it
probably close-ups
just-
of her.
Maybe.
Like
Ooh.
the autopsy, like
Yeah,
Maybe.
that's my guess.
What?
yep,
Like
these
under a
are
microscope
that
or something?
Microscope, yes. Look,
that's
microscope.
Deb.
glass.
Yeah, it looks like sharp
Yeah.
like crystals. Like
Crystals,
fragments.
yeah, fragments.
Almost
Mm-hmm.
like
Yeah.
Data inside of those crystals.
But again,
Yeah.
what can do that to
Kinda
a
like
person?
information.
Like, if that's like a sample of like
Yeah.
the skin or something, like how does that happen to
Then
someone?
yeah,
do not
how
know.
That's
what
so
could
scary.
do that to a
Without
person?
Intense heat or cold.
Because whatever did that also left.
Yeah, or like
that,
a special
crystallization,
thing.
like shadow.
I was all out of ideas, so I did what I always do. Turn to you guys.
Yeah.
You never fail me.
I don't have any idea
Yeah.
what this means, but I think we should share it to subject
Me neither.
4 on our Discord
Yeah.
and ask for them to post theories to the Reddit, and we can look at them tomorrow maybe.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at this and I'm thinking,
Okay.
I got no ideas, but I'm also
Yeah.
a little bit blindsided by it.
What does John do?
Yeah, cause like
He just
what
sent it to us. He said he's stopping
could
by. Okay. I just
Yeah, what's he
posted
gonna
it,
do when he
posted
stops
all the photos
by?
Here. Yeah, I didn't post the disturbing one, but I said, hey, we got access to Deb's
Yeah.
autopsy and crime scene photos. This is super strange. We have no idea what happened here. Please help us. What possibly
Yeah.
could have caused this? I want to view your theories tomorrow, so post anything interesting you have on Reddit, and we'll see you then. pretty sure people are gonna be spamming this chat. Yeah, look at all
Everyone's
people are
reacting.
seeing it. I'm gonna check in with you tomorrow.
Yeah.
On theories. Please have something for me.
Yeah.
We gotta figure this out.
Before I show you what happens next, I'm gonna read
Okay.
a few of your theories and
Couple
responses
theories
to the question of the day from the last episode, which was, if someone were trying to keep you quiet, what would you do about it? Honestly, I would first weigh my options. Depending on how dire the situation is, I would most likely not keep quiet. Yes, it may be dangerous, but who's to say they wouldn't kill you off? Please be careful, guys. You know what sort of twist
you could at least get some information out.
Seriously. Do what is right, not what is easy. If you think keeping quiet is right, go for it. But if getting the word out is right, the community will support you. Thank you. I very much appreciate that. He needs the absolute more than you need him. He's blackmailing you. You hold an unspeakable power over him. The problem is I don't have the absolute. That was stolen on the exact same day Deb was murdered. So I'm not sure
unless Deb stole. Wait, unless Deb stole it, brought it back to her place, and it exploded.
Goose chase to buy himself some more time. Maybe when he found out you had some info on him, he freaked out. So he gave you guys a distraction to buy him more time and go out and get rid of any evidence that might lead you guys to him and prove him to be guilty. That way, he will have time to clear himself and get more info on where the absolute is. So while you're looking for Chloe, you should go back to the crime scene with some equipment like a blacklight and see if you can find any stuff on Chloe and Gary and see what happened to Deb. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea indeed.
But now that we have, like, we do have the autopsy report now, so. Oh, that would be, that's going to be more difficult to see now knowing what it looks like what happened.
Left alone. Just be careful listening to Gary. I wouldn't be surprised if he lied to you or set a trap. Love the series and the mustache. Thank you. Thank you indeed. But you have a point there, because from what
people,
we know,
I think people like, or either people love or hate the mustache.
So they could have labs and locations everywhere.
They could have just
anywhere around the world. It could quite literally be around the corner from you. Theory, since Scott appears to have possibly
we don't know where the
syntax
locations could be.
He may not be the only one stuck in said time loop, and if we go off of this, Deb may also be stuck in said time loop. So it might be possible to find Deb and directly ask her questions. I wouldn't even know the first way to do that. Interesting theory, but I have no idea how to practically put that into action. I would recommend you continue building a case against GR, but subtly. That way, you can be insured from whatever curveballs he might throw at you in the future. Not
if he ever, like, always have, keep building Matt's arsenal of stuff being able to blackmail Gary. Okay, let's see it next time.
Jim Colt.
Email from Jim Colt, pre-prepared.
Cause of death
Whoa.
was due to... Jeez, what does that mean, guys?
What? Thank you all so much for watching that reaction. We got files from Gary Reynolds, kind of just some patient files, some other things on Chloe and Deb, and different files for that. And then we got an email from Jim Colt, which is John Doe. I don't know if that's his real name or just a new, fake name for him. But we got autopsy. We got some crime scene photos. We got to see Deb died standing up, frozen tubes crystallized, and it looks like John Doe, is gonna stop by next, and he knows Deb's cause of death, which we saw in the next time, but they cut it out. But thank you all so much for watching this reaction. We greatly appreciate it if you subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss every time I upload. Remember, we own the future.